Do you have a written, detailed, up-to-date budget showing all your daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly expenses and income? If you're like most people, your answer to this question will be no. The lack of a budget may have caused financial problems during your marriage, but it could be ruinous during and after divorce. If you don't know what your expenses are, how will you know how much you'll need to maintain your current lifestyle for yourself and for your children? Even worse, you may already be living so far above your current income that you've taken the first steps down the road to bankruptcy without even being aware of it. So the first step to gaining control of your finances and your life is that you need to gather documentation to ensure that your budget is objective and not the product of guesswork. First, you need to identify your sources of income, which includes revenue from full and part-time employment, investment return, and self-employment income. Add up all the income from all the different sources to come up with total income. If you're clueless about what your spouse earns, obtain or make copies of his or her tax returns for the last 3 to 5 years. Also, watch the mail for statements from banks or brokerage houses. If you've never opened any of these during your marriage, and you have good reason not to let your spouse know of your sudden interest in your family finances, you can start by making a note of how many of these arrive in an ordinary month, as well as the names and addresses on each envelope. If your spouse is self-employed or works in a predominantly cash-based business, you may need help from a financial expert who can figure out what his or her income really is. This information is crucial to ensure that spousal and child support are set at the correct levels. In the next video, we'll talk about the second piece of the puzzle, understanding your expenses.